So we are gonna do reverse Nordic curls. A reverse Nordic curl, our goal for you is to be lengthening knee flexion, how well does the knee bend, and lengthening hip extension, okay? So we're stretching your quads basically. It's the exact opposite of just doing a standard Nordic curl. We have a couple ways we can go about it. You can put your feet like this or like this. My preference would be this, but I've had people say that bothers their knees. If this bothers their knees, but this doesn't, I would be okay with them doing it for the time being. It has something to do with how their ankle's positioned and do they have enough ankle to facilitate that. And if they don't, it's a different problem. I'm gonna have you try this first. You're gonna squeeze the butt forward. I wanna see how far can you lean back into knee flexion and if you can come back up. You can do it for reps with the eccentric and then the concentric. I'm okay with people doing just the negative, and then kind of resetting into it. There's nothing wrong with that. The other option would be to hold a band to get you familiar with the movement pattern so you can go all the way back. And then come up till your head touches the floor with your knee staying down. That would be full range of motion. Yeah. Let's start with no bands. I want you to see how comfortable are you doing it without any assistance.
Should my toes be right behind or like angled in?
I'm okay with you doing whatever's comfortable. They should probably be right behind, but as you do it, they might start angling in depending on your ability. So you're pushing your hip forward, you're squeezing your butt, your stomach's tight, and I want you to start leaning backwards and just find a stretch in your quads. Take your time, keep going, and then come back up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if I go back
so I want you to feel it out, build some confidence in it too. You saw how far you could go, try to go an inch further now. And so the idea is that the hip is in full extension, nothing here is moving, and it's isolating how well the knee bends, and then comes out of the bend.
I think I went back a little further.
Yeah, that was good. And this would be like a good alternative for someone who can't do leg extensions or doesn't have a leg extension machine.
I like this.
Keep going back. Take your time, give me a little bit more. No knee pain, all quad stretching.
Yeah.
And then come back up.
Oh. You want me to try to see if I can go back further and drop my butt to come back up?
Yeah, if you want.
Like you were showing earlier?
Yeah, so like you're doing the negative and then you're just gonna reset for the positive.
I think I can go back further if I reset. If I don't reset, coming up's gonna be
fine. And if you think going back further and just doing the negative gets you more of a stretch on the front side, then to me that's like completely.
Is that the most important part?
Yes, for sure. And I think like there'd be like merit for you to be doing that in conjunction with reps on the way up too. So find the stretch, keep the butt tight, and then sit your butt down. That's fine. Back up, reset it.
Oh my God, my quads got like locked up there.
They were shaking a lot too.
Were they?
Yeah, they were quivering.
All right.
Same deal.
I feel like my knees are wider.
Yeah, and I like them just being in line with your hip.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's really what's comfortable because that's going to dictate from person to person, like how well they can go about it.
They were wider.
Keep squeezing the butt forward, hip extension. Tighten the stomach though, don't extend the spine. Tighten this, tighten this. That's okay. Because one thing is that people would have a tendency that as they lean back, they are doing this too much. They're not doing this too much, right? So the butt's tight and the ribs are down.
Okay, ribs down.
Yeah, exactly. And so that all this is locked in, and this is what's doing all the movement, right? The knee is the only joint that's actually moving in this.
Oh shit.
Keep going, take your time, take your time. Sink, 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 that's fine. Reset.
That was harder.
How about we try with a band too?
Yeah, because now I'm focusing on my core.
Okay, so you're not extending at the spine too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and same deal. And I want you doing both the eccentric and the concentric. Take your time, squeeze the butt forward, and then hurts the knee.
Hurts my legs.
Your quad.
My quad.
Hurts as in stretch.
Oh no, it's like stretching. It's just.
You felt it more.
Like way more.
Do it then. I don't care, keep going. Here, I thought you were like actually in pain, but it's your left side.
I mean, it was pain.
Not the bad kind of pain though. It's your left quad that's tighter though.
Yeah, like right here.
Hold the stretch. Breathe into that. Come back up. There you go. You have a band to help you.
It's like knives stabbing my quads.
Are you doing any couch stretching?
Yeah, I actually just did that yesterday.
Okay, so couch stretch, pair a couch stretch with this. Think about it, if you were to go into this stretch and lengthen everything here, then do this to train that range of motion, so it's not just stretch, not just passive stretch, you're actively using it. These two pair together very, very, very well.
Do you couch stretch first and then this?
Yeah, in a perfect world we would. I mean, for today's sake in the video, I'm just like trying to get demonstration, but you could see where like, that's how programming would be designed, because you create passive range and then you actively use it, and your goal would be to try to recreate that position here by being all the way back, right? By being all the way back. Eventually you would, right? And today's not the goal. You can change the band. You could hold a weight too. I had someone grab a 5-pound weight and lean back and then dropped the weight and then came back up. You know, you have options with it. Again, you're learning to stretch your quads through this is really what we're trying to get. It's getting the job done.
I love that.
Keep going. Get a little bit further. Get a little bit further. Breathe into it. Get comfortable at that end range. Now use your quads, come back up.
Yeah.
Give me 2 or 3 more, and then we can talk about knee pain on here for a minute.
Okay.
Good. Stomach tight, ribs down, butt forward. All that lengthening. Now use your quads, come back up. 1 or 2 more. Come on.
Yeah.
No knee pain?
No, my knees are fine.
Good. That makes life easier for both of us.
My knees crack, but they're never in pain.
Popping and stuff's okay. I'm okay with that. Nice. So, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, and the band is just our way of bridging that for you, right? And people, like, depending on how good or bad somebody is at this, like, the band would help them both on the way down and on the way up. For you, it's really just the way up that you need help with. But if somebody has pain doing this, they need to ensure that they have enough rotation at their knee. And if the knee can't rotate, then the knee is gonna have a hard time bending. So 9 times out of 10, when someone has knee pain on this stuff, they need to work on this, and they need more hamstring, okay? Their hamstring needs to come up as a deficiency so that they can engage their quads better. Make sense?
Yeah.
Do you have questions on anything that we did?
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Even though I complained